Are there other questions? You guys have questions for Mr. McLean?
So the first two families that were there were the Shepherds and the Greens, and I don't know through what you've heard from family, or did you notice that there's any differences between how they were as a family, or I keep reading in the archives that the Greens tended to kind of carry the torch with the family history and had a lot of power dances and things. But.
Well, I never saw that. See, I only knew one Shepherd. I was young, all the rest were gone. Ed Shepherd. He lived in Lancaster, kind of out towards this edge where he came out of Lancaster. And he worked for a local hardware merchant in Lancaster most of his life. And he's very, very stout. He could pick up 300 pound barrel of salt and throw it in front of the wagon. And so he's very, very valuable to the merchant. And the merchant did treat him pretty fair, as I understand. And he died in about 43 or 4. Because I remember going to town Saturday night as a little kid. He's sitting out on the porch, and he knew how automobiles, so and I remember the farm, the household auction too. There, it'd been about 44, 45, and I don't know why, but he had tons of his old circular Edison record player. Had a circular drum as a record. And I remember they sold for $2-3. Well, they sell for $200-300.
Wow.
No, but no, I didn't know enough Shepherds, and I never heard it picked up around. See, I was sowing grain, green, because he lived right smack beside me, and Ollie and I had such a relationship, because if all of a sudden I was missing quite often, they knew where I was at.
Do you guys have other questions? Can you stand up? And,
yeah. So I was wondering if any of the Greens ever told you stories of how they got through hard times on the farm, whether it be financial or droughts or pests, anything along those lines.
Well, I do know Ollie Green, her husband, Dick Lewis. They borrowed private money for a lady in Lancaster, who's kind of financier. She was in the bank. Lulu Williams was her name, and she played the stock markets years ago. They had trouble making payments sometimes. I know, but she's quite, understanding and relaxed. But when I understand there's some debt on the farm when Ollie died. But Dick Lewis, he's a progressive farmer. In fact, where he came from, the Clayton County, Iowa, that community colony is noted for being very progressive. Farm, but he, like I say, he died in 50, 1 or 2 somewhere.
when you say progressive farmer, do you mean progressive in terms of the techniques that they used? You mean in terms of technology, or what do you mean when you?
Yeah, I say both. They're energetic. They knew back then. We talk about technology. Hello.
Hi.
We talk about technology nowadays, and back then, yes, there's definitely technology. We thought we were on top of it back then. But we probably had 1/10 of 10,000 of technology back then to do now.
Okay.
But I think they're very observant and would see the effects of the technology they have and the labor they put in it, and they're very observant. I think, because I think they're at trade being observant. When they're in slavery, they had to be very, very observant to do moves of their master and try to predict what the reaction would be to everything.
Okay. Any other? Yes. Stand
So,
up.
just going back to the other question I just asked, was there any sort of community support when the entire community may have been facing some sort of crisis?
See, if I understand the question, is there other areas community that's supportive?
So like if a family was having a difficult time
Oh,
providing for themselves
Mm.
or getting enough to market,
yeah,
would other families
yeah,
help out?
yeah. Grace is not so in the black community, but I definitely hear stories about the white neighbors just doing anything and everything that can be done to help, and also vice versa, too. I knew Ollie Green, one time her mother was quite ill. She was right there, taking care of us. I mean, just,
Nice.
sure it was.
Any other?
From what you remember, did the Greens own their land or rent it, or was there
Yeah.
kind of a mix? I'm not sure.
As I observed, as I gave Fred, the Green always owned the land that he had. But I remember Ollie and Dick Lewis, took over the farm from Thomas Green, her parents. And of course, they had to purchase it, apparently, it wasn't inherited or given to them. That's when he borrowed money from Lulu Williams to buy it.
Was Lulu Williams, was she black?
No.
Oh, white, okay.
And then did they sell it, or was it foreclosed? Like, were they
No, it
doing?
wasn't foreclosed. There was plenty of equity when the farm was sold, and the personal property there, that it easily covered there because land value had appreciated so much, and they were able to just keep paying off for the time. See, what got me so much trouble in the 70s, I should not say the value. The land was much more valuable anytime, but the price of the land kept going up, and so I just kept borrowing it. Because all of a sudden the price of land, so I became a neighbor. I owed $400,000 on $60,000 of equity, and of course the bankers,
Right.
yeah, they couldn't send enough wool to my door.
Wow. But you beat them back though.
I beat them.
Yes, you did. Yes, yes, yes,
I was totally pissed.
yes. Go get them.
And the final turnaround, one day, there's three of my creditors on that side, on this side, and were they ever on me? And I lost it really, in a way, because I was going to do this diplomatically. And finally I said, listen, you assholes. Anybody who throws so much money at a farmer at the highest rate of interest ever don't know very much about it either. So don't tell me how stupid I am. And so then I said, there's two things can happen here, fellas. First of all, I said, you're doing something kind of illegal here, but I said, that's just stay between you and me if we can work something out. And I said, besides, you're being very unethical. And there's one association that, what they call governors of the 3-4 states up to St. Paul, thought he was going to get through this ag financial crisis with no losses. Well, that wasn't going to work. And so the poor local people that were in between, they were really catching them because they had to, propagate the strategy. And so I said, there's two things that happen here. They said, you can take the farm, which you legally can, but legally, you won't get me off here for 3 years. I won't pay taxes, insurance, or interest. And I'll walk off here some bucks. And I'm only making a lot of noise on the way by. So all the communities say, look what they did to Maury McLean. I said, oh, we should talk about this, work something out. Well, they called the next morning, come on in, Maury.
So I guess if, I'm gonna come over and have you explain the maps, and then, we'll take a moment and then get in the bus to head over to the cemeteries.
What's the time thing? Is it definite or what? I just want.
So we need to be